matter how inexperienced at gardening or composting you might be, or if you're very busy doing other things, it doesn't make any difference. Anybody can compost. It's a very easy practice, and the goal of our program is to introduce very simple processes to do, to adopt, and to understand so that you all can either continue your efforts to compost or begin composting.
Need a jackhammer. It helps the soil. We have clay soil here, so it helps to break up the soil. It's an organic fertilizer that you're adding to your soil, creating a nice environment for the plants when you work that into the soil, so you produce a healthier plant. Take 5 minutes and you'll have a better crop of beans or whatever it is you've put it on. They're a lot better. They're bigger and you produce more, and it's like completing the web of life.
All of these are composted soil, these little clay pots. Every pot and barrel in this garden, front and back, has been made from the beginning with composted earth, new soil if you will. And so it grows things just beautifully.
On average, each Contra Costa household produces 9 pounds of garbage per day, and that garbage comes here where it's buried. Cities and counties are required to reduce the amount of waste that goes into the landfill by 50%. The easiest thing for you to do is participate in recycling programs by recycling your glass, your aluminum, your plastics, your paper, your cardboard, and take the next further step and recycle your green waste. There's no reason to landfill green waste. Green waste is inorganic, it decomposes. Really the best thing to do with your green waste is to have it break down and be used for soil amendment.
I'm Marie McDonough, and I compost because I really feel that it's important to take all the refuse and scraps, turn them back into something really good for the environment. I like the idea of taking garbage and using it in a really creative way, and I like that we're returning nutrients to the soil, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
My name is Sherry Kurtz, and I compost because it's good for the environment and it's free fertilizer. I realized that we were filling our garbage cans and they were overflowing, and I knew that there was something else I could do. I thought it would probably be better to keep it at home instead of sending it out to the landfills.
I compost because I feel like I'm close to the earth. I like gardening and I hate to throw it away. And I like the idea of using it, creating soil in a natural way. I think it's a cool thing to do. It's fulfilling. Once you know what you have to do, it's a piece of cake. It's easy.
Composting works by the breakdown of the plant matter.
And with a lot of help, turning the trimmed materials over periodically and watering it regularly so that the heat in the center of the pile creates disintegration. You also get a great deal of assistance from a variety of bugs and worms. And ultimately, over a period of months, garden material, these natural materials turn into soil, real soil.
Loamy stuff, real good for your garden.
I'm Dick Waldo, and I am a composter. I may not do it according to all the strict rules, but I've been very successful over 5 or 6 years. And I'm going to now show you how we go ahead and do it.
I better put together a biostack. I only do this once or twice a year, so I'm not very clever with it, but we'll see what we can accomplish. A mechanical engineer I am not.
So it's a good idea to use your biostack composter not on a concrete or wooden platform, but on the dirt. It just touches the soil, and so within a week or so after putting materials in there, you'll have hundreds of varieties of bugs that eat all this material, and then you have brand new soil.
I'll cut this stuff up and it disintegrates faster that way. If you put the wrong kind of stuff out there, like meat and that sort of stuff, sure, it's going to probably stink. I would never put a meat product out here. Well, I don't put dog feces in it, that's for sure, but I do put in coffee grounds, lemon, and banana peel. Doesn't that look appetizing?
I use trimmings from my yard, huge bushels of leaves.
Ideally, it's nice to have brown, which has got carbon in it, and the green, which has got nitrogen in it, mixed together to get the best degeneration of the vegetative matter.
Old flowers, old flower heads, cut flowers, watermelon rinds.
So I think now's the time to put some water in. You'll water it thoroughly and it begins to sink and begins to settle down.
It starts the process.
So now I think the thing I need to do is put the cover on it so I don't lose the water too fast, and so it gets a chance to soak and to mature and to settle and start its composting process.